Alright guys, let's be real. If you've been feeling slow while moving around the map, it's probably because you're not using parkour the right way. Today, I'm gonna break down how to move faster with parkour. Jumping, climbing, wall runs, zip lines, glides, everything that helps you outpace and outsmart enemies. Stick around and I'll show you how to pull this off yourself. Now here's the thing, sprinting, sliding, and other core movement techniques alone are just not enough in Bloodstrike. Anyone can hold the run button, tap slide, and maybe even pull off a decent movement by mistake. But that will not really make you fast when moving around the map. It just helps you survive basic fights. What actually gives you speed and strategy is using parkour. The wall runs, the vaults, the glides, these keep your momentum flowing and make it way harder for enemies to track you. And here's the thing, parkour does not only make you faster, it makes you unpredictable. You are not just moving quicker, you are controlling the fight with strategy. Alright, let us get into the core parkour moves that will actually make you faster. Let us start with vaulting. Most players slow down here without realizing it. The first step is simple. Make sure your joystick is set the right way. I already showed how to set it up in the first video of this series, so check that out if you missed it. Once that is done, here's the trick. Do not just vault straight through windows or over obstacles. If you vault, you are slower and more likely to get eliminated. What you want to do instead is jump right before the window or obstacle, so you flow through seamlessly or even land on top and keep running. And here is a bonus tip. If someone is chasing you, as soon as you jump over, hit a slide. This hides you instantly and keeps your momentum going. Also, when it comes to climbing normally, there is a small detail that makes a big difference. If you unequip your gun while climbing, you actually climb faster than when you are holding it. So whenever you are scaling a wall or trying to get up quickly under pressure, holster your weapon and you will notice the speed boost right away. Next is wall running. This is one of the most strategic parkour skills because you can use it to attack, escape, or quickly reposition. To do it, find a ledge along the side of a building, usually higher up. When you jump or drop onto it, keep your joystick pressed towards the direction of the wall so you stay locked in. The second you move away, you fall off. Now, here's how you can use it. If an enemy is chasing you through a window, drop onto the ledge right outside. They will assume you went all the way down and chase blindly. This way you remain safe, and you can then climb right back in to heal or flank. You can also camp the ledge to surprise enemies, or run along it to reposition and re-enter from a different doorway. It is a high-level trick, but deadly when used right. Now zip lines. Most players ride them like a sightseeing tour, which just makes them free kills. Instead, use them for short repositioning and quick pop-up attacks. Hop on, move a little, then hop off before anyone beams you. And here are two bonus tips. First, if you are in the middle of the zip line, looking up moves you upward, and looking down moves you downward. That lets you catch zip lines midair and change direction instantly. Second, when you reach the very top, do not let the zip line spring you off. Jump off yourself just before it flings you, so you do not spend too much time exposed midair. And finally, gliding. High ground plus gliding is always faster than sprinting on the ground, and it gives you vision over the map. Always look for high ground routes when rotating. And here's the kicker. You can cancel your parachute whenever you want. So if you get shot at mid-glide, you can cancel for a quick dive to dodge bullets, then reopen right before you land to stay safe. Now, the real power of parkour is not just doing one move at a time. It is about chaining them together so your movement never stops. For example, you could hit a zip line, hop off, and instantly glide towards a wall, run along the edge, and then jump straight into a building. That flow makes you harder to track and keeps you moving like a demon across the map. But here's the catch. Serious map knowledge for this to work properly. Otherwise, you will get stuck or confused mid-chain. The more you play, the more intel you gather. A good way to practice is by landing in the same spot 6 or 7 games in a row and learning every single parkour point in that area. Once you master that, move on to other locations until you know multiple routes across the map. The key is timing. You do not wait until you are stuck. You chain the next move early, so your flow never breaks. When you move like that, you are unpredictable, and unpredictability is what wins fights in Bloodstrike. Alright, now let us talk about some advanced ways to use parkour in real fights. First off, do not be afraid to use parkour mid-gunfight. If you are losing a close-range battle, climb out of a window, glide off the roof, and swing back in from another angle. That quick reset can completely flip the fight in your favor. Another sneaky trick is surprise flanks. A lot of players feel safe when they hold a wall or roof because they think no one can reach them, but if you use parkour right, you can scale up, appear behind them, and wipe them out before they even react. Just so you know, if this video hits 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours, I will drop another guide showing you the top hidden parkour spots on the map that let you sneak up on enemies from angles they never expect. And finally, when you combine parkour with striker abilities, that is when things get crazy. Katya's climbing ability takes wall play to another level. Nova, Lucian, and Emma's speed boosts give them insane bursts when hopping off zip lines. Jack and Zero are perfect for aerial surprise attacks. They can push high ground positions fast and catch enemies completely off guard. When you stack these abilities with parkour, your movement becomes unpredictable, and that is what makes you almost impossible to counter. And that is how you use parkour to move faster and completely control the flow of your fights in Bloodstrike. If you gain some knowledge on how to move quicker with parkour, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more Bloodstrike tips and guides. And remember, if this video hits 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours, I will drop another video showing you the best hidden parkour locations in the game that you can use to sneak up on enemies. Comment below and let me know your go-to hidden parkour location, and I will feature it in the next video with a shout out to you. Enjoy your week. Peace.